After completing this lesson, you'll be able to use A360 to collaborate on projects and share designs. You'll be able to edit and manage versions of your files, and you'll be able to add comments and create a markup on your designs. Let's open up the cube that we made in the previous lesson. Locate it in the data panel, then double-click it to open it. While we've got the data panel open, one of the other things that we can look at is how we can add people to collaborate with on our projects. Click People, and you can see that there are 3 people working on this project. If you want to add anyone to work with you on your project, enter their email and click Invite. So now close the data panel, and if you select File, you can see that we can share, we can publish in GrabCAD, we can share to Fusion 360 Gallery, or we can share a public link. If we just go back to the data panel for a minute, and we click the eye on the cube, we can also click to open details in A360. This allows us to access Fusion's online facilities. There's lots of things that we can do with Fusion online using a web browser. For example, if we look at the cube, we can see its uses, what it's used in, and drawings. For example, here's a render of the cube, and we can view this render. We can open it up in a browser using A360. We can also track back to see how many versions of something that we might have. So we can actually view older versions of our files. And we can also view the most recent version. For example, this version's had a material applied to it. In the browser, it does allow us to view our products the same way we would view them in Fusion 360. So we can use the View cube to take different views or perspectives of our product. We can zoom in and out, we can pan, we can orbit, and we can even take a first-person view if we like. So we can be a person, we can drop a person into the product. We can look at camera interactions such as fit to view or focal length. We can also make a markup, so we could add a note here and make comments. We can draw a line and just type our note, so I could add a comment here like Autodesk Orange. So if we go back to the previous version, we can note that the markup isn't on this one. But we can also see that there are other ways to add comments in A360. If we click the comment icon, we can type comments and post them. Others working on the project can read them and reply with their own. There's also a share button, and if we like, we can copy the link, and we can allow people to download it to their computer, and we can even password it. Or we can use the email link, and we can email them a link in the same way. And finally, we can embed it into a website.